It's behind me, isn't it?
Anything for you? Name's Avery. I'll be taking care of you today. I'll have a biscuit, please. I heard they were really good. Best in the country. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they're gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit. You won't regret it. Anyways, the funeral's not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids. Are you hitting on me? Are you hitting on me? Cause I'm all here for it. Like, hit away. Hit me, please. Hit me right here. Hit me on the cheek, actually. I need to know this is real. That reading event at the library is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyways. As for the day-to-day, any idea how you want to kill time for the rest of the week? Do you have something in mind? Something's telling me this is a loaded question. Was I being that obvious? My job means I spend a lot of time in the woods with a camera, and it's always better when someone else is there to... I knew it! She was hitting on me! I'm in, Avery! Oh, hey, Avery. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns, biscuit in tow. Has Stella mentioned she's famous? Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. You're the only person I know who's been on the news. If that's not famous, then I don't know what is. I'm a YouTuber. Filthy! Disgusting! Oh! A YouTuber? Get her out of here! Okay, what kind of videos do you do? That sounds cool. She hunts cryptids. Ah, okay. You should really check out her channel, Albushi. It's amazing. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. You know, the controversial one. Oh, yeah. The Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of the footage at the time, but it really wound up doing numbers. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Keen eye. Despite the shaky camera footage, you can clearly make out the shape of the creature's head and its relative body proportions. You're pretty sure it's a cat, and a big one at that. It looks like a big cat. See, it's got those little kitty ears right there. Maybe it's a mountain lion. No way. It's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found jack squat. And there's no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They're not fans of water. And the body is too long. No way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. There's always people keeping those things as exotic pets. Kind of a sewer gator type of situation. Yeah, exactly. Some exotic pet owner set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. But I don't care. I already made my video. I already got my views. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'd want to come along. It's a pretty easy one this week. We wouldn't even have to camp anywhere. I'm gonna go after the... Wait! No spoilers. I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends anyway. See y'all around. Now that the coast is clear, I'm going after Skunk Ape. So, what do you say? Want to tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky. That sort of thing. Yes, that depends. Will Gretchen be there? Of course. It's actually been a while since I've had anyone but Gretchen out there with me. I think I'll be safe, bro. Look at her dog. Her dog doesn't look evil. You can't have a pug like this and be evil. Say no more. I'm in. It hadn't been very cold when you first arrived in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a chill descends upon the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. Whoa, that's the hill we're on? Who chose to build on the hill that had half of it blown away by like a Kamehameha blast or something? Like, what is this? Why would you build a house up here? You're in a new place, far from civilization and the people you know, following someone you just met into a dark forest in search of monsters. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. Probably not the smartest thing I've ever done, but I do in fact feel strangely calm. The setting sun paints beautiful colors in the sky. Fresh air fills your lungs, and pleasant songs of crickets trill around you as the night descends. This is where you're supposed to be, with Stella by your side, a sweet smile on her face, and Gretchen plodding along in front without a care in the world. Gotta love this brisk fall weather. This past summer was the hottest on record. Since last year, at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet, until the next summer, which always finds a way to be so much worse. Yeah, we should just get giant ice cubes, or like make giant air conditioners. That's what they did in Futurama. They just got like a giant ice cube and put it in the ocean. Why don't we do that? Anyways, what's the weirdest thing you've seen out here? Other than cryptids. Or cryptid-related stuff. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, there was always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. Huh? Wait, I thought deers were herbivores. Wait, deers will eat baby birds? But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. What? Deer eating baby birds. Yes, deer can and do occasionally eat baby birds, though it is rare and usually driven by nutritional needs rather than predatory behavior. They're primarily herbivores, but they're also opportunistic feeders. Huh. Well, food's food. Oh, and Tetanus Lake, that's definitely the weirdest. It's a 5-foot deep, 30-foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you stepped on it. Huh? Wait, where's that at? It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through if you weren't careful. Hence the name. All in all, not too bad. Though I guess there was that time where I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was a family of wampus cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that she's too thick. She got in a cave and she was too thick to get back out. Turns out that the wampus cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their hidey hole. And instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside, bored to tears. lassie, she is not. Oh, and dang, you almost got your head shot off by old Duke. Who's old Duke? But that happens to everybody sooner or later. I'd barely count on it. It happens to literally everybody. So be ready to get your head shot off by old Duke when you step into his yard. But all in all, these hikes aren't that dangerous, all things considered. Wait, going on a hike and you stepped into someone's property? Huh? Is this house like right next to the trail or something? I'm sorry, did you say you almost got shot? Are you sure that it's safe here? I've been out on these trails before with old Duke. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen up here is the occasional black bear, and even they scare easy. Sure, sometimes worrying can help. You prepare for something, but we're as prepared as can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you're as prepared as you can be, why give in to your anxiety when you can have fun instead? Anyway, all this to say we're good. Don't worry. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah. There's a dude with a shotgun behind you. Is that old Duke? Oh, calm down, Gretchen, you old mutt. Oh, sorry for getting spooked, Duke. I thought you were... some creature of darkness? Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the heck are you looking for all the way out here? Huh. Skunk ape. Sorry I asked. Now, both of y'all head on back to town, you hear? It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter, and I won't be too appreciative if a couple of fools with a camera scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that danged camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help you out. I'm pretty good at tracking, you know. I learned from the best. That you did. But I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listened to any of it. The way you tromp around the woods at night yelling about chunkabungas or what have you. Something's been getting at my chickens. I've lost 3 this week and can't afford to lose many more than that. Huh. I wonder if Skunk Ape has a taste for chicken. Now, see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no skunk ape. Whatever the heck that is. And if you two don't want a face full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. Okay. We'll go home. What? Good. I'm glad you got some sense. Stella needs someone like that around. You turn and wink at Stella as subtly as you can. She immediately picks up what you are putting down. All right, Duke. Maybe you've got a point. Come on, Albushi. Let's head back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now. Stay safe. Well played, Albushi. Really threw him off the trail by pretending we're going back to town. Now, come on. I know how we can loop around without him noticing. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow her. I'm just saying, Stella, you're taking charge. If anybody gets shot, it's gonna be you, not me. I'm not gonna say that, though, but, you know, she should know that. She's taking charge. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. All right, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera? By the way, he watches her YouTube channel, so he'll immediately know that I stayed out in the forest. She hands you the camera and takes position. As night falls, my new assistant, the mysterious Al-Bushi, and I find ourselves on a high hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive, yet pungent, skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possible relative of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very county. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back in once we're on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. I can take the camera off your hands for now. We'll be able to start tracking the scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this gorgeous scenery. It sure feels good to just be alive and take it all in.
It's behind me, isn't it?
Your quiet moment with Stella is broken by a loud, percussive snort. Just remain silent. Don't freak out. Did you hear that? It sounds close. Let's check it out. No! I don't know! No! No! As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reaches for her flashlight. Oh, dude, you got a pimple problem or something. Like you gotta burst those, man. Are you infected? Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. A single deer remains behind, staring down the beam of light while Gretchen whines and pulls at her harness. And then it's gone. Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. She cannot handle deer. That wasn't a deer. That had like warts on it. It was like an alien, like a parasite had started like controlling a deer or something. It's not normal. Is that like a deer with tetanus maybe? Like what? When she gets like this, I usually pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. She wants to go after the deer? Wait. I don't think I want to hang out with you anymore. Am I going to be sacrificed or something? This is a beautiful drawing, painting, artwork. You and Stella settle down on an overlook, snacks in hands, as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen gnaws a stick, distracted for the time being. So, tell me, what's it like in Bushiland? Do you have a house? An apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me what it's like to be Al-Bushi. What? I just met you. What? I mean, I can say this. I live alone in a dingy studio apartment. Or as I would call it, dungy. I like saying dungy. Because it's like dingy, but it's also like a dungeon. It's not like a weird dungeon. Like I don't do anything to anybody. It's not like a dungeon, but it's like, yeah. Street smart. A crisp breeze passes over you. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. Keen eye. You scan the tree line and something catches your attention. For the shortest moment in time, your eyes meet with the eyes of someone or something else. Stella? We gotta get out of here, man. And then they're gone. Yeah, I think we're being watched. Hmm? It might be Skunk Ape. Do your best to pretend it isn't watching us. We don't want to scare it off. What about you? What's your story? Gretchen and I live in a little house just outside town. It's actually the house I grew up in, so it has a lot of pleasant memories attached to it, and I'm glad I could keep it in the family. My great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather built that house, and he must have done a great job, because it's just as sturdy as it's ever been. Street smart and keen eye. I'm sorry about your parents, Stella. Boom! Using my skills. Boom! 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 It's all right. I've done my morning. Yeah, no need to overshare. Nah, just remain silent. You don't need to constantly talk. Like, you point it out and then just move on. It's showtime. Everything else went quiet. That's the sign of a predator, by the way. If everything else went quiet, you're right. And whatever made that sound is close. Here, watch Gretchen for a moment while I check this out. You follow Stella as she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excitedly pulling you along by her leash. Oh, you tripped? Ow. Say nothing. We don't need to be loud. I'm not drawing attention to myself. No. I'll help her, but I'm not gonna say anything. You stare silently as Stella dusts herself off. Alright, I just tripped on something weird. Oh no. That poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh, Jesus, it's still alive. I guess we have to roll the camera? No, you don't. It seems we've found one of Duke's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Oh, jeez. Hope I don't get demonetized for this one. Huh? Is that all you're thinking about? Just get the recording and leave. Oh. Why did I stick around with a YouTuber? These are the worst type of people, man. They're just thinking about being monetized and making the best hits and getting views. No. Wait, do you hear that? I'll point my camera instead of worrying about my own life. Like, what are you doing? Oh. Stella, I swear, didn't I tell you to go on home? Birdie? Oh, Birdie, no, what's happened to you, sweetheart? Oh, Duke, we just found her like this. I think there's something seriously wrong with her. What's Gretchen looking at? There is something really wrong with all of the animals we've seen tonight. No, gosh darn, you got eyes, don't you? It's like some kind of plague. It's better not be contagious. And Gretchen's probably the next one to get sick, dude. I think it's time for us to get the heck out of here. As you, Duke, and Stella take stock of the situation, a sound begins to wrap around you. Gently at first, barely a whisper. But then a guttural moan, and then another, and another, until suddenly you find yourselves surrounded by a chorus of groaning misery. I think we should get out of here. Agreed. We've all had enough excitement. Come on, Birdie, let's get you home. Are you guys hearing this? She starts filming again. Oh my gosh! As Duke scoops up the injured Birdie, the voices in the trees intensify. It's like you're all suddenly surrounded. The strange sounds coming closer, growing bolder. What in tarnation is that? You feel a tightening in the leash, pulling at you from behind. Don't you step another foot closer or I'll shoot. Don't think I won't. The man hesitates, and the thing steps forward, fixing what it seems to be its eyes on Bertie, tucked under Duke's arm. The leash is drawn, fully taut, and then there is a sudden looseness. Gretchen has gotten free. Gretchen starts making ungodly noises, screaming and howling along with the din around you. No, Gretchen! You and Stella turn around just in time to see another one of the creatures slithering out from behind the bush. Gretchen's whines and barks reaching a fevered pitch as another creature's malformed hands grasp at her. Oh my. What's going on over there? As Duke glances back, everything seems to happen at once. A patter of unnatural feet and then chaos. Duke grapples with the thing as it grabs at his shotgun, pushing the barrel out of the way as it grasps for Birdie with oddly jointed limbs, while Stella stares in shocked silence, as if paused, waiting as the other creature attempts to wrestle Gretchen into the darkness, her desperate cries going unheeded. Look, Birdie or Duke, you're gone for. You're done, buddy. But Gretchen? You're not getting Gretchen. Crap, it's your grubby little hands off my bird. Help the thing away from Gretchen. Duke didn't have to pick up his bird, and he can put his bird down. He's not really in danger. You dive for Gretchen, attempting to snatch her away from the thing's misshapen hands. You manage to grab her, but the creature isn't deterred. It rears back up on its hind legs, its mouth opening, whispered tones sliding out alongside something sharp and unnatural. Ew! But then, there is the deafening blast of Duke's shotgun, and suddenly, it is gone. Duke? Oh my, what do we do now? Okay, first things first, I'll grab Gretchen. There, step 1 is done, Gretchen is safe. Great, okay, step 2, what's step 2? First of all, don't pull out your camera, okay? Let's not pull, old YouTuber shenanigans, okay? We're not in Japan. Let's just put it down and let's leave. Let's get out of the forest. Let's take his shotgun actually, and then let's get out of the forest. Yeah, hey, street smart. Stella, we need to get our story straight. Duke had a haunting accident by himself. But people need to know about these things. Duke's family deserves closure. The town deserves to know what's out here. Maybe the cops will help. And maybe my viewers. This is a hit. Like, I can't let this go. Yeah, you didn't record enough. They're not gonna believe that footage. You didn't even record the monster. You stood shocked and in silence when the monster showed up. You didn't even record it. Like, you're right. I barely caught anything. But if we got more footage, if we got a clearer shot of these things, maybe if we follow that blood trail. Stella, you froze. If you go after those things and you pull that again, okay, let's go. Heck no! Oh! Blow your camera! We don't have to follow the blood trail. Just start snapping, turn on the flash. And then, as you and Stella quickly make your way back through the woods, the unearthly whispers of creatures unknown once again surround you. Keep moving. You say nothing, continuing forward with a grim determination. We're almost there. To Duke's truck! Do we have his keys? Oh, we're just passing by his truck. You and Stella reach the main road, and the whispers fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they... It sounds like they stopped following us, at least. Are you sure we shouldn't call the cops? You silently glare at Stella. Oh, okay. Okay, fine, but we've got to take this to someone. Your phone buzzes in your pocket. Now that you're back on the main road, you must finally be getting reception again. Where are you? It's Tabitha. Where did you go? 6 missed calls from Tabitha. 6 missed calls from Tabitha. And 13 text messages. Dang, W cousin. Let's call her. You try and call Tabitha back, but it goes straight to voicemail. Text her that you're okay. You text Tabitha back and let her know you're okay. Your message sits unread. And then I'm gonna keep it to myself. You slide your phone back into your pocket. You can deal with Tabitha later. My friend's mom knows about all sorts of supernatural stuff, and she's usually up at this hour. Maybe we should head over to her place. You don't seem that stressed out. You just watched someone get their head blown off. Are we serious? What was that? Is that a pig squealing? Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Yeah, let's do it. Awesome. Let's go. Is this for next time? Why am I tiny? I hope she's still awake. Stella knocks on the door. Keen eye. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach. That's Duke! Street smart. I'm gonna silently get Stella's attention. You tap Stella's shoulder and subtly direct her gaze to the shadows. Bushy. Jesus. Welcome home. Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An older woman stands in the entryway. Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight. You look back and the figure is already gone, disappeared into the shadows of the night. I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you out here so late? And who's this? Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is Albushi. Is it okay if we come in? Of course. You're in luck. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sybil. You're an adult now, after all. Now, what's got you here so late, you two? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Like, unexplainable stuff? Go on. Duke was killed tonight by something in the woods. My grandmother used to talk about pale creatures called ditchlings. She always said they were a terrible omen, a sign of suffering to come. She always said that they never hurt people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. But Duke is dead. And if these are ditchlings, his death was an accident. Or my grandmother was wrong. And she was very rarely wrong. Just as birds flock before a storm, the ditchlings congregate where a tragedy is soon to fall. Oh dear, I'd forgotten entirely about the tea I'd put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups, it'll soothe your nerves. I don't know, it's getting late and I should let Albushi get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can stay up. This is important. I can keep going. I'm still wired. No. I can stay up because this is important. Like, clearly. Huh. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around on my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you called them? That's right. You can go on home now and try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the online. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see you. Bye, Albushi. Okay, I'm headed home, I guess. It's excellent iced or warm, though with the nights getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there. Both of you. Sybil turns around and closes the door behind her. Alrighty, let's call it a night. Mind walking me home? Well, this is me. Are you good finding your way back? You nod. I'll probably be fine. I could pull an obsession and just do a complete 180 and be like, yeah, I want to stay at your place, actually. My dad has cancer. Cool. I'll see you around. I'm leaving town as soon as I can. I can't leave town till the end of the week. I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, we're in this together. Until the end of the week, of course. Not gonna tell her that, though. Yeah, we are. Stay safe, buddy. As far as you know, those creatures from the woods have infested these trails as well. But it's too late for you to turn around. You'll either make it back to the estate, or you won't. Or you will perish. Like a pear. You'll turn into a pear. Perish pear. Continue down the path, I suppose. Almost home. Continue down the path. But keep your eyes peeled. Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. She left the lights on! Oh, Tabitha, thank you! Your salvation in sight. You make a mad dash to the door. I'll try to open the door now. Oh, thank God you're back. Oh, where have you been? I called you back as soon as I had reception. Did you? I didn't notice. What? You seem so scared. You know what? Hi, Tabby. Ah. So you met Stella then. What? And she's gotten you all worked up. Ah, that explains everything. Oh, I called her Tabby! oh, oops. I'm going to bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, good night. You're alone in the estate. The sound of the wind whistling through the house gives you an uneasy feeling in your gut. It's probably best to turn around and try to leave the night behind you. You thoughtlessly stumble into your room, and before you even fully realize you're there, you've already collapsed onto the bed, exhausted. Go back to sleep.
What?
I was watching you sleep in case any cryptids showed up.
Oh, okay. Good night, Stella.